Hello beautiful people, we are back again to Colin's #1 kitchen / Colin and Abby's Fill Your Belly. Today we'll be making Caribbean lamb curry. Here we have all the seasonings. So myself, I will be seasoning the lamb. And my beautiful wife, you'll be doing...
I'll be doing the rice and peas and fried sweet potatoes. Fries.
Ooh, sounds good. So yeah, we're just going to get this all set up and we'll be right back. Peace. So right now I'm just going to wash the meat. I'm not sure how you do it, but I'm not teaching you how to wash your meat or anything. But I usually put in quite a bit of salt and lemon. Let that sit in it for a while. You know, that'll start to break down all the bacteria and help get off a bit of the fat and stuff like that. And then you rinse that off in the water. And then you get to seasoning. So I'm just going to do that right now. So pour in some lemon. And some salt. Yeah, I know you're thinking, oh, that's a lot of salt. Don't worry, it's all going to be washed off. It's just to clean the meat. So I'm going to wash that, like I've got one hand now. So I'm going to wash that and I'll be right back. Right, so meat's washed. Meat is washed. I'm now going to start doing the seasoning. I'm going to base it with some olive oil. Obviously you've got your garam masala, all-purpose seasoning, lamb seasoning, a bit of that jerk seasoning, give it some kick, some black pepper and Lee parings, and mixed herbs. Also going to splash in a little bit of brandy. Can never go wrong. So let me just get that prepared. Sorry guys, I only had one hand. Right, now seasoning is all in. Once again, all-purpose seasoning, jerk seasoning, lamb seasoning, bit of salt, Lee parings, black pepper, masala, and a bit of that brandy. I didn't put the mixed herbs obviously because there's enough in the lamb seasoning itself. So now I'm just going to mix in into the meat. Ooh, smells nice. Smells damn good. Could eat it like this, I think. He's hungry. Yeah, you can see I'm using gloves, just easier. Kind of like push that seasoning into the meat, don't be scared to squeeze the meat, you know, so it sticks. Another thing that's going to help the seasoning stick to this meat is some flour, so I'm just going to get the flour, add some flour to this, and that will help it bind onto the meat, so when you're cooking it doesn't start falling off all into the gravy and then there's nothing left on the meat. So let me just grab this flour. Right, so that flour's in. Just going to mix that in. Also, you don't want too much flour. It's going to taste quite doughy. And you want to use plain flour, not self-rising flour. You're going to end up with some puffed up pieces of lamb. You know, it's pretty a good idea. Alright, now I've got some help. Mrs. is holding the phone. So I can mix this in properly. Okay, once that's all mixed, you want to leave it to set. You can leave it to set overnight, or you can leave it to set for an hour, 2 to 3 hours. So, which I wish we did leave it to set overnight, but obviously we didn't get a chance to. We was out quite late yesterday, it was a fun fair, so trying to do some speedy cooking today. So okay, I think that's enough mixing, all that flavour's in. Smells good, wish you could smell it. So I'm going to let that set, and the missus is going to get on to doing her stuff. What are you going to do now, babe?
I'm just going to start doing the rice.
Go for it. Back, right. Onions chopped up, garlic chopped up, scotch bonnet chopped up, meat seasoning ready, pots on the fire. Took the advice from one of my friends, Esther, who said do not preheat extra virgin olive oil as it can be quite dangerous. So I'm just going to add it to the pan. And like my friend said, I never measure, like Jamie Oliver. But Who cares? I don't need to measure anymore. I know what I be doing. The onions. Some music in the back. Give me that bit of oomph. Get it from my dad. Every time my dad's cooking, he's always got his music on in the back. You know, it gives you that bit of fun to your food. Helps you put that soul into your dish, you know. Alright. Get another spoon. And just mix up these onions. Really good in my left hand, but hey. So let that cook up just a tiny little bit, and then we'll chuck in the garlic and the Scotch bonnets. So I'll be back. Yes, me singing. Okay, don't worry about my singing, it's not that good. Right, garlic and half the Scotch bonnet is in. Mix that in, a bit similar to my first dish, last dish, onions. Get them soft a bit, chuck in garlic, yada. Well, just this alone smells good anyway. That's good. Take this time for that meat soon, just let that garlic fry a little bit. Right, now those flavours have infused into the oil, I'm going to add in the lamb. So I can do this with one hand. Mix that in. Quite hard with one hand. Smells good. So guys, just going to have to mix this in. I'll be right back. And Michael, you're right, I do need one of those GoPro sticks, I think. Right, so we've got the lamb cooking. One second, buddy. We've got the lamb cooking, coming nicely. We want that sauce to start building up. Get all those flavours mixing in. Then we'll chuck the cover on top to make more sauce. And then we'll add a little something afterwards. Say hello.
Hello.
My little boy is here to help me. What's your name?
Clayton.
And are you looking forward to dinner?
Yes.
Cool.
I bet it's gonna taste yummy.
How do you know?
Because you're a good cook.
Really? Oh, thank you, buddy. High five. Nice answer. We shall be back. Right, we're back. So the meat is boiling nicely. See that sauce is building. Haven't even had to add no water. Once you put the lid on, obviously all the steam, the juice, and all the juice from the onions and the garlic and the ginger all starts to make its own sort of sauce. So yeah, we'll let that build up slowly. If you do need to add a bit of water, you can just quickly boil out some hot water. As we're doing here. Okay, so we've got some hot water. Add just a little bit. You don't want to start making it watery. Then you want to mix that in. You can always keep adding gradually. It's not going to thin out too much because don't forget we put that flour, plain flour, on the lamb. So see, that's going to help keep the sauce quite thick as well. That's alright. So we're going to leave that for a little bit longer. And if the video seems a bit clearer today, I have done this from my new Samsung Galaxy 6 Edge, which I'm loving at the minute. And I've got my music playing on my old Samsung Galaxy S4. Pretty cool, huh? So we're going to let that start to simmer away for a while, build up a bit more sauce. And then we will add the coconut milk. This is what's going to top it off. This is what's going to make your lamb curry taste like lamb curry. This is going to make it so nice. So we'll come back to that. Mrs. was meant to be here helping me, but she will come and start doing the rice. But you can't pull away a woman from this new TV program called, I don't know, Wives of Atlanta or something that all women seem to be interested in. And she's in love with it at the minute, so she will be back as soon as that is finished. Catch you in a bit. Right, back. Wives of Atlanta is on the break, so Mrs. is going to hold the phone for me for 2 seconds. Ooh. Oh, smells good. How's that smell, babe?
Very nice.
We're going to add now some of the coconut milk that we have. Obviously the juice is all underneath, as you see. If you poke it, then you get the juice. And then you add, you don't want to put too much. You can add more afterwards if you want. Mix that in. And this is what's going to give your lamb curry its flavour, its thickness, its juiciness, its everything. I never knew to put this in before until my dad actually showed me that this is what he does. I don't know if I'm giving away a family secret there or not, but smells good. Also, it looks quite light right now, so once it starts to boil and simmer again, the colour will start to go a little bit darker again, and it will start to build up a bit more juice as well. So now that's all mixed in. Just gonna soak all that up. I'm gonna put the lid back on. And now we're gonna leave this for about an hour, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and then get your meat nice and tender where it starts to fall off the bone. Thank you. Right, got the missus cutting up the sweet potato now.
Why is it so hard?
Quite tough. I think we need some new knives. Sharper knives, innit?
Yeah.
She's just peeled them off. She peeled them up. Now she's chopping them up. Hopefully it's going to look good. You ready for it?
Yep.
Hopefully it's going to look good. It's going to look good and it's going to taste good too.
Hope so.
So now I'm just cutting up some sweet potato.
What is it?
Sweet potato fries.
What is it, Kara?
Sweet potato fries.
Say what?
Sweet potato fries.
Nice. We'll be back once this is all chopped up. Let's just see how this lamb is going. Woo! Steam. How's that smell, Kara?
Great.
Right.
And all the yummy lamb is coming off the bones.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
I put some sunflower oil. I put some already, but I'm going to put some more. Just like maybe 2 tablespoons.
And all the...
So the pot is a bit big, but it's not. Then I'm going to fry some onions. Half an onion, red or white, doesn't matter. Then stir it. My rice and peas is not going to be like traditional rice and peas. It's going to be Abby's rice and peas.
Hey, sounds good to me. Abby's rice and peas. You heard it here first.
So you want to get the onions a little slightly brown.
All good.
But not burnt, just like colour to the onion.
She'll be back in a bit. She's just going to brown up the onions like she said, and she'll add in the rest of her flavourings, and we shall be right back.
Garlic in now, and get that little bit slightly brown as well. I'm going to use the liquid from the tin of red kidney beans, so it's like that much, so you put that in, and then you fill up the glass, and then you put in some more.
Smells nice already.
Actually, I should have filled up 2 tablespoons of oil, chop some onion, half an onion, and 3 cloves of garlic, chopped it finely, put that in, fried it all together. Then I put 3 cups of water and 1 tin of coconut milk. Then I put in the rice and the kidney beans. Then I put a bit of salt, a teaspoon of salt, some black pepper, and a teaspoon of thyme, dried thyme, or if you have fresh thyme, you can put that in. And then I'm just going to leave it to simmer and bubble away and wait till it's cooked.
Peace.
And I'll show you the end results.
Nice. And if you could smell this, people, trust me, it smells good. Very, very good. Now guys, to the lamb curry that we're doing, I'm just adding in some chopped tomatoes. Should also put some tomato puree. But I actually forgot to put that on the shopping list, so we've not got any tomato puree here, but chopped tomatoes will do just fine as well. The tomato puree will just help thicken that sauce a bit more. Well, this is going to be fine. Like I said, we've added that flour, that's going to help thicken the sauce also. Now let's kick the smell up a bit more.
And you added more.
And added a bit more coconut as well, just to help with some more sauce, more gravy, and that's done. This has now been on the fire for approximately an hour, so now we're going to leave this for another hour on a low heat and just let that cook itself away. Okay, so it's been a while. We have now come back to the lamb curry. Let's see how this baby's looking. Once the steam goes away. Oh, yum. And it smells. There we go. And it smells absolutely delicious. Woo! Back on.
And we got here some plantain. We're going to fry that all up with our sweet potato. Some sweet potato and plantain chips. Plantain chips, yeah. So,
And how's the Mrs. Rice going?
It's cooking away. You can see the end results soon. Not yet.
What are we getting at now? The deep fryer?
Yeah, we're gonna do the.
we're gonna fry some plantain and some sweet potato. But first we're gonna fry the plantain because it's more quick.
Okay, cool. We'll be back.
Yep.
Plantain, and it's in the deep fryer now. Nearly ready.
Plantain doesn't take that long to cook.
Getting there slowly, yo. I think this video is a bit longer than the first one, but obviously this is a more sophisticated meal. A lot more ingredients, a lot more products, and takes much longer to cook. Lamb is also still on the fire. This has been now 2 hours. We have just tasted it, and trust me, it is super soft.
And super tasty.
And super juicy.
There we go. Lovely jubbly. Hey guys, here's the finished products. lamb curry, which is looking scrumptiously good right now. This is that right consistency that you want it, nice and thick, so everything sticks to the meat and to the rice when you put it. The missus done a fried coconut and kidney bean rice. And the missus also done deep fried sweet potato chips and plantain chips. Trust me, this dinner's gonna be good, yo. So I'm just gonna plate up and I'll get back to you. So now we're all done. We have plated up and now we're gonna eat this delicious food. I really wish you guys could smell this right now. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like I said, it's a lot longer than the last one. It's a lot more complicated sort of meal. But I hope you guys try it out and let me know how it goes. Cool. Have a good one. Adios from me, the missus and the kids. Love you guys.